What's up, fellow fantasy-loving friends? Josh here with RSMP Tabletop, and I'm beyond excited because today we have...
Hello, I'm Chris. I'm going to be showing Star Realms, a deck building game. But this is it's a smaller game. You can pick it up for like $15 for a deck. And a deck is good for several people to play. There's one set, Frontiers, which I believe 4 people can play out of the box. So here we're going to be using the Colony Wars set. So how it works is you have a market deck, and then each player has a kind of static known hand that they start with. 10 cards, 2 Vipers, and 8 Scouts. The symbology in this game is very simple. It doesn't get into a lot of the nitty-gritty. Like if you look at the art, it's kind of like big bombastic things, and it might not say like, hey, your big ship has plasma guns or something, but it might give you a good effect like you destroy a base. So it speaks in very like kind of loud, broad strokes. So you have 50 life. This is the symbol that is for life damage, for attack, and this is the symbol for money. And that is used to buy things. Then you take 6 of these out.
Now, I guess I have a question. How did you predetermine what 10 cards we started out with?
These are static. You always start with these type of cards.
It's always the same 10.
There are certain special personality decks, which are a lot of fun, which change this up. But in general, this is how you play. So this is a deck builder. So you're going to be buying things to add to your hand. So what you're going to want to do is we're going to shuffle our hands. And then everyone has a hand of, or shuffle our decks, everyone has a hand of 5 cards, okay?
Now, is this like Magic the Gathering where you buy random packs and you hope to get stuff, or?
No, this was the Colony Wars set. It's pretty self-contained, that's all we're using. So it comes with this, and it comes with these kind of starting decks. Then we have over here, this is all the same card. Those are Explorers. So if you want to spend 2, you can always buy an Explorer. This is the market row. It's always 6, so if someone buys one, you immediately replace it. And these go to your discard pile. Your discard pile goes over here. Whenever your deck runs out, you shuffle your discard pile and draw up to 5. So it's pretty simple. There are 4 factions. There is the Trade Federation, there is the Blob, there is the Star Empire, and there is the Machine Cult. So there's the different colors. That's blue, green, red, and yellow. And those cards have a certain synergy with other members of that same color. So you generally want to specialize your deck when you're buying these, but you could get all the colors. And once you buy something, there's no cost to pay it. So once it's in your hand, you just throw it. So it's a lot of fun in that respect. So once you buy that big dreadnought ship, you can, once you get it, you can just, it's never a question, can I play it? The answer is yes, you can always play it. Nice. So it's very quick and fun. So you're playing to get to remove your opponent's life. Each person has 50 life. And that's how it goes. So you have 5 cards in your hand, and then you can just throw them all when it's your turn. At the end of your turn, then you draw back up to 5 because your opponent might have abilities that make you discard, which is always fun. So that's pretty much the game.
Perfect. Let's play this first turn out or game out. We'll play open-handed, and you can kind of explain as we go, and you can explain some of the thought process and some of the moves or some of the considerations we could use while playing. Sound good?
Yes, sounds great. So, let's see. So the one person draws 3, the person who goes first, and the other person draws 5. So
okay. I
will draw 3. Go down to 3. Okay, and you draw 5. So I'll go first. So I'm just going to play open-handed. So I've got a Viper. So this is just always going to be 1 damage. It's pretty much nothing else. This, as the game goes on, and as it's a deck builder, you want to try and like prune older bad things out of your deck. This would be a prime consideration to get rid of at some point. And then I can buy 2. So up here is how much they cost. Okay. So my options are I could buy the Lancer, I could buy the Swarmer, and if there was 2 1-cost ships, I could buy 2 of them, or you can always buy the Explorer. So if I want to start specializing in Blob, which is always fun, I could start that. I would have 1 left over. I wouldn't be able to do anything, but this is kind of a better card in the beginning because I'm trying to get more money, and this is a money card. So I think I'll play it safe. I'll buy the Explorer, which goes to my discard pile. These two are then exhausted as well, and I do 1 point to you. So with some dice there, make a pool of 50 somehow and take 1 damage. Then these go over to my discard pile. I end my turn and I draw up to 5. First turn I drew 3, but now it's the second turn, so I would go up to 5. And then I am done. It is your turn.
Okay. So the damage always that you have left in your hand just goes to the opponent?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you have 4 to buy.
Now, what would be a good early strategy? I could obviously buy 2, or I could buy, do I want to go bigger is better off the bat, or is it like,
Or you could also get 2 of those, which would really build your economy. Yeah. Okay. So in terms of money. So this isn't a bad one. This gives you the 2, and it gives you an attack thing, and as you get more, what this symbol means down here is if there's another one of these in play, you also get this ability. Okay. So that is probably one of the more potent cards out there, but these 2 are kind of nasty. These are both attack ones, so boom, you'd have attack right in your deck. So those 2 could be a potent combination.
I'm gonna snag these 2 fancy pantses here then. So I pull these guys over to me?
Yes, yep. And immediately they're replaced.
And I exhaust, so these go to my discard pile, you said?
Yep.
And then, boom, you take 1 point.
Yep, I take 1 point. That goes to your discard pile as well.
And these stay out in front here?
Those go to your discard pile as well.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Then you draw 5. And
then they're cycled in my deck? Yep. I see.
Yep. All right, so once you have 5, I play. So I'm just going to throw it down. So I have 4 scouts. That's 4 and 1. So 1 point to you, and then I have 4. Ooh, I like this one. The gunship, because it makes you discard a card, which is always really annoying. So I'm going to grab that. I'll do a point to you, and then that will conclude my turn.
Okay, so right off the bat, I feel like, I don't know why, but it kind of gives me almost like Monopoly vibes of like trying to figure out like where you want to buy, but like in a good way. And then I don't know, I really like the concept and the idea of like, okay, you can buy those, but you don't get them right now. Right. It goes in your deck and you get them. So that's kind of a cool strategy there. So, all right.
And I really like once you get that thing that, you don't have to worry about, can I pay it? You just get instant satisfaction of throwing the big battleship.
Now I notice like this thing costs 7, but my max hand is only 5. How do I ever buy that?
So you would have a bunch of these potentially.
Oh, so these count as my bankroll too. So that's my economy.
So when those come up, instead of a 1, you have a 2.
Gotcha.
And also the ones that are like on the that are a different orientation, these are bases, so these stay out. And this is how much damage it takes to kill it. And if it says outpost down there, like this one, to attack you or anything else, they first have to get rid of all your outposts.
So it's a nice little way to set up defense.
Yes.
Okay. It's like a circle of protection
magic.
Yes,
absolutely. Yep.
Okay, I like that.
They're very defensive cards.
All right, I'm gonna do.
And also keep in mind, so let's say you pulled this, you would instantly get to see what the top deck card was too.
I'm gonna buy both of these yellow ones. I'm gonna buy the 2 lancers.
So first pick one.
I'll buy this one first.
Yep. And then.
Oh,
so
true.
This could influence your choice.
Now, question: can I look through this to see what I have?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So, are you just trying to match colors, or is there really an actual?
So you're trying to build, like you could try and like focus on the color and like maybe doing some sublet of it, like maybe big ships, small ships. Certain colors are good for just resource generation. Then you might want to jettison them or self-destruct them. This is good for tuning your deck, so...
1 damage to you.
Okay, yep. So 1 damage. 8. All right.
Perfect. Okay, it's... What I really like about it is already, I mean, we've played basically 1 turn hands up, and already the game's starting to make sense. Yeah.
All right, so draw up.
So I'm exhausted, yep.
And then, so now I get the Explorer, and 4 of those. So that's 6. So I'm going to grab the big blob thing. That's always fun. Right. Now with this trash can symbol, this means get rid of the card from the game permanently and do that effect. So I could do 2 damage to you and get rid of this permanently. So near the end of the game, when I don't need the money...
Your money's turned into bullets.
Yeah. Yep. And then I draw up to 5, then it's your turn.
Okay. So I may scrap this card in the trade row. What does that mean?
So this means get rid of one of these and then instantly replace it. So if there's things you don't like or you think that I might like, you can get rid of them.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, okay, so that's cool too. I mean, it's one of the things I love about Magic the Gathering, not so much into the game these days, but one of the things I always loved about it is the diversity, and you could always mess. And I mean, Unsummon or Boomerang were some iconic cards, and like it seems like this game has some of those concepts where it's like, I like the fact that you're not just throwing haymakers and buying stuff, but there's also that little sneaky ability to get in there and mess up the board. So I'm excited about that.
You can see both of your cards there have second layer where if there's another one of the same species, they get an extra effect, and that's critical. That's usually where some of the really nice, fun killer abilities come from.
Now, I noticed that these do have monetary values. I could just play this as 3 coins and discard it?
So that's only to buy it. Now it's in your hand. Whenever you want to play it, you just throw it onto the table.
Okay, but there's no more coin value. Okay,
no more.
Okay.
No. So you don't get 3 coin, you get 2. So now you're at 3, 4, 5.
Gotcha. But I just play this out in front of me, it stays there?
Yep.
And now I get 2 coin per this turn?
2 coin and 3 attack.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use the 2 coin plus these 3 here, and I'm going to try to buy something big here. I think I like the idea of the tower. I think I want to start preserving my life total, and that'll give me a little bit more time to see the game progress. So
absolutely.
I'm going to buy this bad boy here.
So that goes to discard when you buy it.
Oh, that's right. Yep. So tower goes to discard. And now
you've got 5 to attack me.
And you have nothing for defense, so it's just 5 to the face.
Yep. All right, 43.
Is it?
So if there was a second one of those, meaning if you have
it's
this
3 and 3 then, so do you take 6?
Oh yeah. What did I do?
You took 5,
okay.
So just take 1 more. Gotcha.
All right.
So it would do an additional, so it would do 3 plus to, oh wow, that's powerful.
Yeah.
Now is that, the turn's done, these guys get discarded and shoved? Okay, perfect.
Then they come and then they immediately go.
And I draw 5.
Draw up to 5, yep. All right, so here we go. We've got 2 Vipers, so I'll do 2 to you, and then I've got 3 to spend. I'm going to buy the Predator. I have 1 left, I will buy this. Ooh, that would be better. And I attack you for 2, and then it is your turn.
Oh, I took, okay, so I was at 48. I took that. Okay.
I like it insofar that you can build a nasty deck, but you're kind of sharing it with your opponent. It's an interesting collaborative experience.
One of the things I loved about Magic the Gathering, again, the diversity and stuff, but I mean, when the Turn of Legacy happened and you couldn't buy dual lands anymore and there were just cards that got priced out and you couldn't play them if you wanted to, that made the game feel really bad for me. The fact that this is self-contained and all the cards that we have are here, I mean, it's similar to like a cube in Magic almost, but I really like that. I think it brings the game a lot of replayability, and again, like you said, you were already talking, some strategy with some colors and stuff like that. So I feel like this game has a lot of longevity. So I'm excited to get in a few more games and see what I can put together for strategy.
And this set's only $15, so it's easy to.
That's I mean, especially in today's day and age. All right, 2. I'll buy a repair bot. Sure, I like that. And then, wait, did I have, oh, no, this goes here, I put it in the wrong place. And then I've got these, so if an opponent has a base in play, gain an additional 2, which you do not, so it's just 5 to you total.
Okay.
And then these get shuffled back in. Now, is it once you don't have enough to draw your cards, you shuffle the rest, because I have 4. So do I shuffle these and put them in the bottom?
Yeah, so,
gotcha.
No, so first draw those 3.
4.
4. Yep. And then shuffle and draw 1.
Gotcha. Okay. Your turn.
Yep. So gunship, 5 and target discards a card. So you're gonna discard 1. Of
Anyone?
Your choice. Yep.
I guess I just get rid of a regular coin card, right?
Yep. Well, sometimes the Viper, that's just 1 point. Buying things is nice. If it was me, I would get rid of the Viper. But
I'm gonna go for the kill, Chris.
Right.
We're gonna play aggressive.
all right, 5 points to you.
Okay.
Okay. And then
I'm at
I've
40.
got 4 to buy.
Does the damage happen before the buying or after? Or does it not matter?
Does it, whenever you'd like. All right, so then I've got 4. So I'm going to take the Star Reef. These are the 2. These. All right, your turn.
All right. Another 5 to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use these 2. Oh, one at a time, right? Because it flips. So I'm going to buy this one first. And then I'll buy this one here. And you may go.
All right. So Plasma Event, when you acquire this card, no, that's when I got it. And so let's see, then Predator. So here I've got 2 of these symbols, so I get to do this. So it's 4 damage and draw a card. So let's roll one deck. I'm gonna draw a card. So we are going to do 8 to you, because 4 and 4. And then I have 8. No, I have 4.
I'm at 33.
Yep. Then I have 4 to spend. That. 2. All right, you may go. So
Okay.
this then persistently stays out. It is not an outpost.
So the base is, this will stay out now. This won't
Yes.
get shuffled back in? Okay. And I've got, the base is blue
Yep.
or red?
It's red. So it's the
Okay.
corner. Yep.
Gotcha.
So what does the base do?
The Stealth Tower says, until your turn ends, Stealth Tower becomes a copy of any base in play. Stealth Tower has, oh, so there's no point of playing it because I don't have another base.
Well, I think it would sit there and soak damage as well. Like I would have to go through it to attack you.
Oh, okay. So if it comes out, it's still just,
Yeah.
okay.
It's still what it is.
All right,
That's
so
how I read it.
let's see.
Oh, and here's a base you could copy.
Oh, you do have a base in play.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll copy
So-
your base. So when you acquire this card, if you've played a blob card this turn, you may put this card directly into your hand.
So no, but so because you had already. So basically, it's going to give you 4. So this is going to give you 4.
Okay, so you get 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 total damage at you then?
Okay.
And then this gives me 2 more coin and draw a card?
Yep. So from.
Oh, yeah, well, good call. And I can play this
Yeah,
now, right?
yeah.
Okay. So now I have 2 plus
So
3.
7, so 25.
I'm gonna spend all the monies and I'm gonna buy the mech cruiser. I'm going for the throw. I'm telling you, we're gonna do this.
Right. So your stealth stays there. All right. Here we go. Battle button. I scrap a card from my hand. I will scrap this. So. And I do not unlock the 2nd level. So I've got 6. So I will do 6 to that.
And it's dead now, right? 'Cause it's
Yep,
only
so
got
it
left.
goes to your discard pile. Yep. All right. And then I have 3 I can purchase. So I'll do this one. And you may go.
All right, let's see.
And
So I'm
you're
definitely.
just going to. Okay, yep, no, you lost your.
Yeah, I have to attack your base before I can attack you.
Nope, so that's the only outpost. We don't have one, so this you can ignore, you can attack it, you can do whatever you want.
Perfect. Well then.
You probably want to take it out because it's 4, so.
Well, I can throw. I can split the damage, right? I could do 4 at that with this, and then I can do.
So I think, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think any overrun you would lose. Like if that was a 7 and this was a 5, I think.
Oh, I would think. Yeah, there's no trample damage, right? But I can do because they're 2 separate cards,
Yep,
right?
absolutely.
All right. So let's do that, and then I'm gonna spend 2 to buy this. Oh, actually, I have 4 because of this one, right? This gives me 2. I'm gonna buy this.
All right, so you destroy this for. All
And
right,
I draw my 1 card. I'll shuffle these, and I'll draw my 4 after.
all right, over to me.
Yep.
Okay, so I have 2 greens, so that's gonna get me draw a card. All right, so let's see where we're at. So this is going to be, so this I could sack for 3 extra, but I would get rid of it permanently from the game. So this is 7 So I'm going to do 8 to you, please.
Okay.
And I can buy 4. Buy the counter robot. That leaves me with 1.
Ooh, we're tied at 25 life.
Yep. All right, you may go.
Okay. So this is really good because this gives me 2 and 3 damage, and if I have an additional blue, it gives me even more than that. What does the 4 green again mean?
You heal. Yep.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, I'll play my stealth tower.
Okay, so this gives you 1, and you can 1 point.
Perfect. So
But
that
it's an outpost, so it's nasty.
that's 3 total. Then I can spend this turn. So I'm gonna spend 3, and I'm gonna buy a patrol cutter.
And you could get rid of it permanently. So it would be yours that you got rid of permanently and to give yourself 3 attack.
Okay. I can do 4 to you,
Okay.
or I can kill that, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 3 to that. I'm gonna do 1 to you.
Okay.
And this base stays out.
Yep.
Perfect.
All right, over to me.
Yep.
Scouts, Explorer, Repair Bot, scrap a card in your discard pile. Yes. So it's one of the few ways you can trim your deck. So, all right. And target opponent with discards a card, gunship. Yep. All right. So, and then I'm going to do 5. I'll destroy your base. Okay, I'm going to destroy this to give you 2 more. That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6. I'm going to try and take the supply depot because that looks like a big card. All right.
Nice.
And that will conclude my turn. You may go.
Okay. Do you have no base in play?
Correct.
Okay. 4 damage to you,
All right.
and I've got 3 to buy, which only gets me 1 thing regardless.
Don't forget that the explorers are good even in late game.
Yeah, but this guy gives me 3 money, so I would take him over an explorer. Oh, the explorer does 2 damage though later on, but that guy does. Yeah, you know what? Good call. I'm gonna spend 2, and I'm gonna buy an explorer because I feel like that's got some good utility. And this is so. This is left in my hand. Now I only draw 4, or I discard this.
So that was in your hand. You didn't spend it, so
No.
just discards it.
Okay.
Yep. Then you draw
Perfect.
on it. Okay. So Stellar Reef. Convoy bot. Scrap a card in my discard pile. Oh, I don't have any because I just shuffled it, so that sucks. All right. Convoy bot. Scrap a card in your hand discard pile. I don't want to do the hand discard pile. It's non-existent. And supply bot or supply depot.
Wow, that's
Discard up to 2 cards, so that's useless. All right, so basically I've got.
I just took
combined 2.
Yeah. Wow. I'm gonna take a lot of damage.
And then you'll take 12. And I'll buy an explorer.
Now, there's nothing at like instant speed you could play to like stop that. Like it's just 12 to the face.
So there's all sorts of expansions which add different types of cards and events and things. So that there could be a mechanism to do that, but what we're playing with, no.
Gotcha. Okay. So 1. I'm down to 11.
All right. So okay, that's what you drew. That's your.
Yeah, this is my turn.
Okay,
So
there you go.
Let's see.
So this is an outpost.
So I have to attack that.
Yeah, if you're going to attack. Yes.
Yeah. All right. If you have 3 or more bases in play, which I don't, doesn't matter. So that's just going to be some monies and Trade Federation base. Then I've got this stuff here. So I'm going to do 6.
So you set off their secondary ability too. So keep in mind.
Oh,
you got
I
2
do.
of them.
I'm going to do 6 damage from this one to kill your base.
Okay.
Because I have to.
Yep.
I'll do the 2 damage that was addition on this to you there.
Okay.
And I've got 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and I'll do this 3 to your face as well.
Okay.
And I have 2, 3, 4. I have 5 total coin to spend. I'm gonna buy this one first, and then I'll buy this one second, and then
All right.
So this stays because it's a base.
Yep. And you've got your 2 from that too for buying, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Over to me.
Yep.
Okay. So draw up. All right. Predator. Since I have another green in play, I get to draw one. All right. So I'm going to sack this to 7, so I'm going to do 8 to you. And then I'm going to buy, I have 4 to buy. So
It's my base you have to attack or my outpost you have to attack?
Outposts. So it'll say outpost down there.
Okay.
All right, so that will conclude my turn.
All right. Well, this doesn't look like it's going to be a bad turn for me because I get 2 blues. So I get to draw 2 cards because if they double trigger, I'm guessing?
Yep. Yeah. And don't forget whatever that thing does.
If you have 3 or more bases in play, which I do not.
If you draw enough, you might.
Yeah, right? All right, so I'm going to draw those 2 cards now. Well, not quite as big as I wanted, but I'm going to have a lot of coins, so I'm going to get to buy quite a few things this time, right? All right. Well, I've got 2 yellows, so discard a card.
Okay.
And then target opponent discards a card, and you're going to take 2 damage off this.
Okay.
So you're going to take 4. You're only going to take 4 damage. No, you're going to take 6 damage total.
Okay. I'm down to 9.
But then I've got
And you knock 2 cards out of my hand.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I get the gold for this or only the first?
Absolutely.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, this keeps me alive, huh? If I were to put that on play, you'd have to attack that, but this goes for the jugular at this point.
Imperial Palace is nice.
Yeah, that lets me survive.
That is vile too, though.
It is, but I feel like I'm gonna have to stay. Well, am I dead this turn though? Am I gonna be able to stay alive? I think I'm dead this turn, to be honest. I don't think it matters. I'm gonna buy. Yeah, this one's cooler. I'm gonna buy this one for 7.
Yeah, that's kind of what you do in this game. You buy the big, cool, audacious,
10,
blob thing.
11, 12.
Nice.
That didn't seem like a bad turn.
Okay, and I only have 3 cards because you got rid of a bunch of them. So drop to 5. So cards that would have allowed you to bounce any of those to say your top of your deck would have been potent.
Oh, nice. Sir.
So gunship 5, and you discard a card of your choice.
I'm dead. I only had 3.
No, you're discarding a card. Oh, damage.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
yep.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I would have gotten you.
Yep. So you got me.
All right.
I
Good
like
game. Yeah. Thank you for playing. But yeah, it's fun. It's quick.
Is there anything that this game offers in the core that we didn't get to see? That there's. Other...
Oh yeah, there's certain cards which are more than one color. You can buy decks that are booster packs, and all the booster packs are set, meaning they're not random. You can buy a booster pack to give you a different type of fleet starting hand. So the whole deck would have heroes and would be constructed to be a specific faction in-game fiction, or you could fight a big boss character collaboratively. You can do all sorts of different things. You'd be I want to play with big battleships and supply stations. Well, there's a pack for that allows you to throw in that. So there's a lot of different things that you can customize your experience here, and you can play multiplayer and throw several of the starter decks together to play with 4 people.
Have you ever played the game Smash Up?
Yes.
It seems like it's similar in concept to that, where you can just keep adding a chunk of cards that go directly into the game that do whatever and then just correlate. So I like that as opposed to the randomization. Now, is there any chase cards or foil cards or any special cards that you know of or anything like that?
So they did a Kickstarter where they reprinted this set and another one just in foil.
Nice.
So you could do that, and there's special containers that to put it in. They do boxes. The boxes are really cool because they're all sorts of dividers they come with to help organize it. That box over there, there's all these credit card sized dividers, so it keeps it all separate, and it's very cool. So there's these great things. So you're like, okay, so I want to play with, I want to add the Unity deck in, and so it keeps it all together.
Is it easy to pull the deck back out and find out what the cards were or is it?
Yeah, so there's little marks on the bottom of each one that allows you to go through and re-separate everything out.
Oh, okay.
So, the nice thing is if you went to the game store and like, oh, I want to upgrade my collection just a little, you could buy like one booster that, gave you extra super battleships or planet destroying lasers. So you could, it's easy to slightly upgrade your set.
Nice. Awesome. Well, thank you for taking the time to show us this game today, Chris. I mean, it seems like a super fun game. It's self-enclosed, so you don't need to buy a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And this seems like a great game when somebody's looking to get into something that's like a step above your typical board games or tabletop things. Like, this is a perfect game to jump into. Like, I would say, like, in the realm of, like, realms of Catan and, like, Ticket to Ride, as far as, like, that level of...
I think it's entry level to a certain degree, but it's a nice, simple game. It's not the highest effort thing, but you still get to do fun things.
But you can grow with it, it looks like, and make the game much more advanced. So.
Yep, and I would consider it almost more a board game than a card game to a certain degree. Even though it's totally cards, it's got that board game kind of ethos with it, whereas you're not trying to get some nasty card to defeat your opponent, because if you get the special pack that has like the Hive Mother or whatever, it could be unleashed on you instead.
Yeah, nice. Awesome. Thank you for your time, Chris. Until next time, stay safe. Dude, that went awesome.
Cool.